Let me introduce to your attention first ever absolutely fully decentralized matrix project FORSAGE. FORSAGE means Fast and Furious. What does decentralized mean? What are the benefits for you? FORSAGE marketing created with a smart contract. A smart contract provides you with maximum security and stability. Smart contract is an algorithm within the blockchain of one of the cryptocurrencies, among which Ethereum is the undisputed leader. And it was on the Ethereum platform that FORSAGE was created. Smart contracts, like cryptocurrencies, are decentralized. All agreements and terms of the smart contract are laid down in the program, and they become unshakable. The code containing all the logic of the contract is placed on the blockchain network. All further calculations are provided by millions of computers around the world. That is, there is no center that can be hacked. So even creators cannot cancel or change conditions. No one can take your money or limit your income. Thanks to this, participants are more confident in developing their business. So here your growth is not limited by the risks of a regular project. How does FORSAGE marketing work? FORSAGE marketing is a classic matrix. That is the most effective system in terms of money. The matrix consists of small slots, for which there are no validity periods. Cycles are repeated by filling places and reinvests. The reinforcement logic for the reinvests is simple. It is based on referral linking. The partner you have invited always follows you in each of the slots. In the X3 program, below you is one line in 3 places. In the X4 program, below you are 2 lines, 2 places in the first line and 4 places in the second. When you register in FORSAGE, you open both programs simultaneously. Slots. Each of 2 programs, X3 and X4, has 12 slots. They all are identical and work in the same way. Each subsequent slot is exactly 2 times more expensive than the previous one. Accordingly, income from them are also twice as high. All active slots move and bring you revenue in parallel. How many slots can be activated immediately? As much as you want, even all 12 at once. They have no expiration date, so you cannot be afraid that they will burn. The general recommendation is to start directly to 3 slots, although leaders usually take more from the start. Registration. The first slot of each program costs 0.025 Ethereum, but you cannot buy them separately. They are bought together at registration. Accordingly, to register in FORSAGE, you need 0.05 Ethereum, and you can acquire all further slots separately, in order from the smaller to the larger. They will develop in parallel, but independently. FORSAGE X3. The X3 program is shorter, therefore it is filling up faster, and active partners have more income here. In most cases, your personal referral partners are in your slot. When you invite partners, they take places under you. Spillover are also possible in case where overtaking of other partners occurs. That's why it is advantageous to occupy places in slots as early as possible. The distribution of payment when filling out the matrix automatically occurs as follows. The first partner takes a place below you, 100% payout instantly credited to your personal wallet. The second takes second place below you, payment also instantly goes to your wallet. And when the third partner takes third place, you again receive 100% income, but in the form of reinvest. Reinvest opens the same slot again, and you continue to receive income from it. When your partner reach reinvests, they also reopen the slot and they fill an empty place under you. Accordingly, 100% from reinvests is transferred immediately to your wallet. There may be a situation when your partner is more active than you. For example, he takes first place in your slot. The second place under use is still free, while the partner has already filled his slot and goes to reinvest, so he takes your second place. And it is even possible that one active partner creates your movement and income. FORSAGE X4. In parallel with X3, you have the X4 program running. For some partners, X4 is more attractive due to spillovers. There can be any filling options. Perhaps you invited all of 6. Perhaps not one personally invited by you, that is completely due to spillovers. Or maybe mixed. Income in X4 we get from the second line. Partners who occupy 2 places below you in the first line are 2 places in the second line of your upline. 100% payment goes to the wallet of your higher partner. You also receive income from the second line. 100% from 4 partners. 3 payments of 100% are instantly sent to your wallet. The last payout closes the slot and it reinvests, buying you the same slot again. Your partners also go for reinvestment, and 100% of the payment for the last place of their slot is transferred to your wallet. Thanks to reinvest system, once you open a slot, you are already moving in it a circle constantly, like your partners, and you will always receive income from it. Reinvest happens automatically. As soon as the last free space is filled, the current slot closes and goes to the archive. After reinvestment, a partner reoccupies an empty place in an upline slot and opens his own new slot with free spaces. And 100% of the payments for the reinvest of your partner go to your wallet. Thus, through reinvestments, income from each slot can be unlimited. But we have 12 slots in each programs, and we will receive income from all of them. It is for this that there are upgrades. Upgrade is the opening of the next slot of a more expensive level. An upgrade is any first purchase of slots, from 2nd to the 12th. Upgrade is necessary for your partners to move after you, so that the turnover of your structure grows. How to motivate them? In other matrices, a centralized lever is usually used, namely auto-upgrade. To do this, they need to collect at least 2 payments, which means that funds are accumulated in the system. But such accumulation violates the principles and is not consistent with the declared 100% payments to partners network. And in FORSAGE, really all 100% goes to partners. Each payment is always immediately sent to wallet of one of the participants. In FORSAGE, the task of upgrading is solved differently. There is enough income from each slot both for reinvest and for the purchase of the next level slot. The partners will upgrade themselves, and reinvest happens automatically, because for it there is no need to accumulate. If the participant does not have the next slot open, then from the second round after reinvestment, all payments will be redirected to the upline. To receive payment after reinvest, you need to upgrade. However, it makes sense not to even wait for the reinvest, but to upgrade immediately after the first 2 payments in order to be at the slot of the next level before the partners. Transfers, overtaken and returns. You can overtake your upline partner by acquiring slots to which he has not yet reached. In this case, you get up to his upline, the closest who has such a slot, and the income goes to him. If, however, that one does not have the necessary slot available, then you are already overtaking 2 uplines or more until the system finds a partner who already has the required slot paid. Referral binding allows you to return everything in place. This means that when your upline buys the same slot, then the next reinvest, you will again take a place under him. Thus retained personally referral partners forever. As you can see, almost every step in the matrix gives you immediately tangible results. At the same time, there is a constant inevitable growth. To take advantage of our marketing is to turn on the forcing of your money machine. Turn on fast and furious. Let's calculate how you can have income. For example, in the first week you went through a circle of the first level slot. At x3 your income is 0.075 Ethereum and at x4 0.1. In the second week you went through a circle of second slot, and the first slot you went one more circle, and the income is already 0.3 plus 0.4 Ethereum. If you move this way one slot a week, then in 12 weeks you will go to the 12th slot and your full income will be 613.35 with x3 and 817.8 Ethereum with x4. Total 1430 Ethereum. At the rate 250, this is more than $350,000. And then you no longer need upgrades. All slots are activated and endlessly through a circle of reinvest bring your income. Recommended start option. The most balanced option for the majority is to start with 3 slots of both programs at once. The entry amount is 0.35 Ethereum, which is not too much and not too small. Most know this recommendation and follow it. Recommend that your partners do the same so they do not lose profits. Leaders usually open more slots so that in case of fast movement in the team and upgrades of downline, they will have places earlier. With this approach, your team has more turnovers. In any case, as you can see, everything in marketing is thought out so that there is a dynamic movement at all stages without the delays that are characteristic of other projects. Nothing limits development. Your business is safe here, So aim for a long-term development in FORSAGE, so that your money machine will work at fast and furious full power for many years.